Assalamu alaikum, dear student. I am Tamal Ahmed. Hope all are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I'm working from my home and hope you all are watching and following our classes from your home. Today, one of the skills we have to work on is summarizing. Yes, I'm talking about English first paper class, and I'm talking about the question number 5. Yeah, this is a very simple question you have to answer in your coming exam. But if you want to get a full marks, that is maximum marks, that is 80% or more than marks, you will get, you will learn, you will have to know some techniques. So today I'm talking about in this class about summary, how to write, how to represent, how to collect information from your text. And the text is an unseen text, which you have to answer the question number 4 and 5 from this unseen text. And I am going to give you some techniques or information on how to write a summary. In this class, you will get a knowledge. After this class, you will have to know, you will get the techniques, you will get the instructions that easily you can just write a summary. Okay, let's start by boys. Today our topic is summary, so you have to get some techniques. You will need these techniques to write a summary. First of all, I want to mention that read the text until you understand it. Yes, it is very much important. You just recover the techniques, or you will adapt the information from the text. So read the text until you understand and take some notes. Yes, I want to give you the suggestion that you will just pick some notes from the text. Second thing, identify or point out the author's most important points. Yes, why he is important. This text is about a famous person. He or she is very much famous in their own level or workplace. That's why you will just mention, you will just point out, you just pick the author's most important points from the text. Yes, then you just collect and rearrange the points from your notes. Rearrange, you just pick some couple of words from the text, so you just collect and rearrange the points. That after that you will have some lines that to mention about this authors or the person. Okay, then check your summary or selected lines. Yes, I suggest you that you just collect the lines and rearrange them and check against the original. Yes, if you collect the statements or lines, now it's time to compare with the original text. Finally, revise and edit your summary for errors. Yes, find out the errors and try to revise more and more. So you just pick the common error from the text. So this is the techniques you have to mention. And next, I am talking about the structure of summary. Before answering any question, answering this type of question, you have to focus on your point that the presentation is very much important in this regard. Presentation is very much important. I repeat, the presentation. Yes, read the topic sentence, that is, you have the you have a summary, you have a text, Now you just stop with the topics, the first line. The topic sentence should explain the author's main idea, having with information, and then the supporting sentence should be added the author's main points in the same order. Yes, after having the topic sentence, another sentence will provide you some instruction, and these are added the author's main points. Finally, the conclusion sentence should be provide the author's conclusion. The text ends with the way, and you have to conclude the summary in the same way, same order. And finally, the most important, to present this answer for the examiner. You just write, you should use 70% field of a fresh page. I have mentioned couple of times, several of times in the class in schools, that you should use 70% page to present the summary. Now then, I am talking more about the summary. That is, you have to know the summary and its main purpose. What is summary? That is, it's providing a short statement of the important points. Yes, you can provide a short statement of the important points of the author of the text. And why, second thing, why is it important? Yeah, it allows you to repeat the key information. Yes, you have the authority to allow to repeat the key information in a way, in a short way that is orderly presented. In a short way that is orderly presented, and that's all information for summary writing. Now, maximum students realize, how do I write this summary? Yes, I am talking about summary. Now I am talking, how do I write this summary? Firstly, what I have to do in this regards, write who, that is, I mention who was in the story in the first line with the first and last name of the authors, that is mentioned in the text. The full name, I mentioned the full name and topic line. Then write what had happened in her life in short, specific points. I point out the specific incidents of his or her life when his remarkable or her remarkable incident occurred. That is at the age of 15, 16 or something like that. So you have to remark when the incident was occurred and his or her age. Many students try to write unnecessary things in summarizing as text. That is, I mentioned, and that's why I mentioned here, don't write any silly information like date of birth, place, or other things. That is not need. Don't use it. Just pick the important points. Write the main objectives. The purpose is to summarizing the text. So you have to put the basic information of that the author. So your main objective is to focus on the particular point, not in a detailed way. Okay, so avoid in providing your opinions. So don't mention your opinion. Yes, he was very good or wise or something else. Don't mention your point. We are talking about the summary, and you have to mention in a short way to express. So you just avoid in providing your opinions. Lastly, don't change the meaning of the original. It is very much important. Sometimes it happens. So avoid, don't change the meaning of the original text. And now I am providing a text from the last class. I have mentioned already that question number 4 and 5 is you have to answer from an unseen passage, and from this unseen passage you have to write 4 and question number 5. So the text you have here, you can see I mentioned that Nelson Mandela. On the text was Nelson Mandela, about Nelson Mandela. Now write this same text to write a summary. From this text you have to write the summary. So before starting your today's task, you just follow the instruction, you adopt these instructions that I have provided today's class, and you will get an opportunity to summarize the text very easily if you follow my instructions. Thank you for being with us and my class, and you will be benefited if you follow the classes. So I hope you will follow.